начинаем нашу пресс-конференцию по итогам второго матча серии CSKA Fenerbahce. We start our press conference after game 2 of CSKA Fenerbahce Euroleague playoff series. And we have here the visiting head coach, assistant coach, Jan. Yes, coach, please, your opinion about the game.
Good evening. I would like to thank to our players and also CSKA team for the great fight on the court. We knew that it was going to be a tough game, tougher than the previous one. Mentally, first half we were not ready against that toughness. We couldn't handle them in the right way. So defensively that shaped us up. But second half we were more focused about our game plan, defensive game plan. So defensively was a good result. But offensively things turned in a different way. And we couldn't make correct decisions. And again, this is just 2-0 game series, best of 5. So long way to go. We believe in that. Thank you for both teams and congratulations to CSKA.
Прежде всего хочу поблагодарить своих игроков и ЦСКА за ту отличную битву, которую мы сегодня увидели на площадке. Мы знали, что сегодняшний матч будет жестким, что он будет жестче, чем предыдущий. И в первой половине я считаю, что мы были психологически к этому не готовы. Во второй половине, это нас вывело немножко из себя. Во второй половине мы действовали ближе к своему плану по защите. Но в нападении не все получилось так, как мы хотели. Мы принимали неверные решения. Тем не менее, сейчас счет всего лишь 0-2, и мы верим, что в этой серии еще ничего не закончено, еще команда пройдут еще долгий путь. И еще раз поздравляю своих игроков и ЦСКА. Пожалуйста, если есть вопросы, questions.
How serious was the injury of Nando Nicolau?
You mean about the first hit? His nose was bleeding. I don't know the detail. He went inside.
Was it broken or?
Sorry?
Was it broken or?
I don't know actually I don't know, but I suppose if it is broken he wouldn't go on. Maybe just bleeding. He got a hard hit on his nose, and then he went to locker room, get the treatment, and then came back. So somehow he played. Okay, it was not going to be the same performance, of course, after that, but I don't think it's broken.
Will Vesely play in third game, and how much do you need him?
Vesely is a very important player not just for us. So we need him like every single team has their main players, needs them. We need him, that's obvious, but we don't know the situation with him clearly yet. So it's going to be clear when we go back. Still we have 4 or 5 days, I believe, right, to play the next game. So in 5 days we will try to prepare him to be ready to play. It's fine.
You decided to play small ball with CSKA. Did you like the experience?
To be quite honest, the circumstances pushed us to play small ball because we were slow against them in the first half. Their ball movement against their ball movement, we were slow. Also their pace up tempo game. This is why we decided to be quicker on the court to contain them, but. Again, second half was a good defensive performance, playing small ball, using our quickness, little bit pressure to eat space, and then come back and try to fight for the rebounds. That gave us offensive rebound disadvantage. They took 12 offensive rebounds, and again, like first game, some crucial moments, we gave offensive rebound, happened the same thing, and turnovers same way. We tried to control the pace of the game. Small ball, little bit. Made us to control the ball, but still 14 turnovers is too much for a playoff game.
No more questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Very good evening.
Thank you. Good luck, guys.
simultaneously Nikita went to the mid zone and you came here. This is why like some of the guys went there.
Okay. When you told me to come, I came. So.
Exactly. Blame on him. Blame on him.
I'm just a peon, you know. I'm being moved here.
Мы продолжаем нашу пресс-конференцию. We continue our press conference with the home team head coach Dmitry Situdis. Coach, congratulations. It's 2-0 in the series. How did you feel?
Well, congratulations to my players. As you said, is just 2-0. As expected, tough game. Playing against Fenerbahce and the creators that they have all year long. Adding Kuduric, I want to say, today was very hot. We did certain adjustments from the game one, but he hurt us in the first half, pretty much what Nando was doing in game one. But I think that our defense on the second quarter gave the boost, and also the fact that we were sharing the ball pretty good, having 17 assists in the first half, being dominant on boards, we pretty much gave the tempo. Then we became a little bit slow, and we became a little bit slow also because of their defense, but also because we haven't moved the ball well, not targeting. If I may say it like that, it helped the fact that my bigs they were fouled. The guys that they can do point of emphasis in the paint, so we were forced to make certain adjustments on the small ball, like they played the small ball against a lot of switches. It was not our best game in the second half for both teams, but in terms of giving the fight, both teams they gave it all. So I think that we respect the game pretty much, the fans and everybody. So it's good to bring a win for us to be continued.
Поздравляю свою команду, как сказали, всего лишь 2-0 сейчас в серии, и мы, как мы ожидали, получился очень жесткий матч. Да, мы играли против Fenerbahce, который обладает очень хорошими созидателями, который добавляет этих созидателей. Вот, например, Гудурич, который пришел в команду по ходу сезона, он сегодня сыграл просто здорово, и как Нандо вчера, позавчера, тоже очень много очков набрал в первой половине и доставил нам немало неприятностей. Во второй четверти мы добавили в защите, мы в первой половине сделали 17 результативных передач, мы доминировали на счетах, но в начале третьей четверти мы стали действовать слишком медленно. Понятно, что виной этому и защита соперников, и их игра маленькой пятеркой, но мы не очень хорошо двигали мяч, когда наши большие немножко терялись против той защиты, которую нам предложили. Я считаю, что, в принципе, наверное, команда вторую половину не очень хорошо провели, не очень зрелищно, но, тем не менее, это была настоящая борьба, и мы с уважением отнеслись к игре и к болельщикам. Ну, мы победили, и это хорошо, это приятно видеть.
Вам спасибо, болельщики. Болельщики, да. Спасибо.
Спасибо, Надя.
Спасибо. Спасибо. Тебя, спасибо, болельщики.
Вопросы? Нет вопросов? Не может быть, Антон.
No, sorry, but I got to ask one.
No, sorry.
Because you know, when you look at the stats, obviously Danny got a great game, and there's a certain reason for him to step up. How do you feel about his, I don't know, like his effort, and also about I want to ask about Nikita, who's been a real captain tonight, of course, in defense against Nando. How do you...
Well, Nikita is starting from catching the second part. Nikita is always a captain from the beginning until the end.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe some days it's not going his way in terms of offense, but he's going to give it all, regardless of how the game goes. So we all know what to expect from Nikita, and this is great to have such a player to know what to expect from that player. Regarding Dani and all the team, I would say everybody is on that page. And I said it before, life, because in my life in general, I have an empathy for people. I don't know how you're going to translate now. This empathy doesn't exist over here, but it's...
It does.
We have the same word in Russian.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, then this is a Greek word now. Let's do something. Everything starts from Greece, you know.
Yeah, we know.
Whatever is up there as a joke. But okay, because I have a lot of empathy for the players, what they're going through and the season, how it goes, because let's bring it up again. We're playing with a lot of absences. It's a different game. If you have different players. The opponents will make certain adjustments if you have different players over there. But everybody who stays over here, as I said before, they're ready to go on a war and help each other. I put it on a war in terms of a fight, right? Because the game is a fight. Our life and basketball is a mental game. And when everybody's ready to give a fight and govern their brain, when they're governed of their brain, then they can govern also the opponent's brain. So this is what we have. That's why I'm the biggest fan of the players. I'm their coach, of course, not a fan of getting crazy. Don't get it wrong. I'm going to be strong on them. I'm going to criticize. They know me, but always being justified with what I'm saying during the game, during the meetings. But that stays in the four walls. So Nando means. Nando means a lot for Fenerbahce, and Nando needs to be contained. And we are changing on him. Tani, Nikita, Will, Vanya, Ife, Yanis was over there. So you need to have different defenses and different lineups to do the job done. Now, can you stop him? As I said at the beginning, no, you can contain him a little bit or put a pressure on him. He played 35 minutes in the game one, and he played almost 30 minutes tonight. So Dani knows that he needs to step up also offensively. And we need to change a little bit our positioning and being not that static as the game goes down stretch to the clutch moments.
You mentioned empathy. Darren Hillard seems to be lost. What do you?
No, he's not lost. It doesn't go his way now, but he's not lost. He's a strong kid, and he's going to play. I have no doubt about that. Other people are stepping up. Vanya is great out there, and Yanis was great out there. So he's going to play. He's going to fight through that. He's been in difficult situations. He's not lost. He's strong mentally. That's over here. He's going to govern his mind. He's going to play.
Ivica Olić и ваш друг Игорь сегодня пришел по
Игорь
Димайку.
Ivica Olić.
Да, и я встречала их внизу, он сказал, у вас был диктор перед...
Да, факультет в Загребе.
О, расскажите, пожалуйста.
We work together with Igor. We spend, he's my best friend over there from Zagreb. We share the same apartment as students, as actually being at university. He was a year before me, so we met there. And actually, he's the one who proposed me to work in Mladost. And this is how the story begins. The early '91, the year 1991, he called me to work with a junior in mini basketball in Mladost, Zagreb, and this is where we start together working. In Mladost, Lokomotiv, CSKA Zagreb. Then he went to be separate as a condition coach, and he was, when Olić was playing soccer over here in Russia and for CSKA, he was his personal trainer. And I'm glad that they're here. We met, we went out, and they came today to give their positive energy. I hope and I wish to them also the best of luck. Good?
Ставка подвисает.